Welcome back, everyone, to the Whiskey and Business Podcast. I'm Travis. I have Nathan with me here today.
Hey, cheers, guys.
And we have a bunch of other guests. Can you all introduce yourselves? Maybe go around the table.
All right, so I'm Joanna, part of wife to Ernie from Family by Loyalty.
I'm Carrie, Mrs. Family by Loyalty, wife to Alan.
I'm Allison Bree, husband to Mrs. Family by Loyalty, and all-around sexy-ass motherfucker.
Oh, wow.
And he likes to party.
He likes to party. Great dog.
And that's tu
No,
nombre.
Ernie,
And Ernie,
Family by Loyalty.
and Family by Loyalty.
That's it?
Y ya.
That's
Y
it?
ya.
And he likes to party.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
Actually, he likes to dance a lot.
Dude,
Maybe later we can...
we'll get in there.
Like,
Give him
there's
3-4.
nobody that
Three
can
more?
follow
Three more.
him.
All right.
Like, energy galore.
Dude, I want to see that.
Oh,
yeah.
wait till you come down to Miami.
Ooh,
Are we
You may not
visiting
go
Miami?
back home.
it's going to be hard. It's going to be real hard.
After him on the grill all day, and music and dancing, yeah.
He'll dance to anything, everything,
Rock,
everything,
bachata.
everything.
Yeah, that's amazing. So this is kind of a crossover episode. I think we mentioned it in previous episodes of either TBD Talks or Whiskey and Business. Nathan is now the owner of the Racketeer.
Yes, I am.
And these folks are the owners of Family by Loyalty, a really awesome, badass cigar company. And they were at an event yesterday at the Racketeer, and they were still in town and were nice enough to come join us in the studio. So we're going to talk a lot about, some business. We'll review Gentleman Jack, the double mellowed, which is a specific Gentleman Jack whiskey that my business and I picked out. Yes, my business partner and I picked out yesterday because it sounded like it was worth actually drinking. A little better than the regular just Jack Daniels. So we all have some whiskey
Yes.
poured. We'll be sipping on it as we talk. We're going to talk about, family and business, friendships and business, what it's like to run a business as not just like a family member owns it, but family ties. And also, we're going to address, a brand's connection with a lounge and how important that is, because we have a lounge owner and a brand owner here. So, and I'll just sit back and relax. You guys take it away.
That's because he did all the hard work already.
Oh yeah,
That's true. That's
where's that napkin, Nathan?
Or the
Go
fan.
get it.
Yeah.
I'll have to go buy a fan, but we'll make it work.
Okay.
Promise.
It's all right. It's all right.
But yeah.
Take it away, Nathan.
Yeah, I think it's just incredible the fact that we have the opportunity in front of us to not only talk about what we do, but to have, like you said, the family connection, where it's not a corporate situation where, yes, one family owns it, but it's really they're just on a board somewhere doing that. And I think you guys can really attest to, like, having spouses, having it be a personal thing that you do really does change how the business works. And I'd love to hear what that's looked like for you guys.
Yeah, well, so, instead of taking a long route to get to the point here, here's what I'm going to say to you guys. We started off as a pipe company, Cigars, right? Based on our friendship, our brotherhood, right? And when we got into creating the cigar brand, one of the first things I said to my brother, to his wife and my wife, the brand has to represent who we are.
Yeah.
Right? It just has to represent who we are. Like, for whatever reason, it was in my mind that was the only thing that I could think of, like, the brand has to represent who we are. And I think it was JoJo that said it, right? Like, family by loyalty,
Yeah.
right? And when I heard her say that, I'm like, I came with the whole cute idea of doing family X loyalty, but, it's a different topic for another day. But the family by loyalty, it was so that the community understood that the brand is how we are, how we live, how we treat each other, and how we treat others. We're big believers in morality. We're big believers in humility. We're big believers in charity. We're big believers on treating others the way we want to be treated. So we needed the brand to represent that. And everything around the brand, everything we do with the brand, to also represent that. Right?
Yeah.
And that's the reason why we chose the name Family by Loyalty, the number one. And because when you think about it, this is my brother from another mother.
Yeah.
Right? But he's so close to me. He means the world to me. Right? This is like my blood right here.
Absolutely.
And how we met is because of these two beautiful ladies over here. who were conspiring for years to get
Was
us
it that long?
I would say a year at least.
Yeah, most definitely.
So yeah, the brand was important, right? And then creating the marketing around each cigar line was also imperative for us,
Yeah.
right? Because we needed to still represent who we are, right? We didn't come from generations of farmers, right? Generation of tobacco owners, right? We don't have the story of many other brand owners. This came out of true passion for tobacco, true passion for creating blends that we love. Yes, that sounds good and bad at the same time, because a lot of times you hear you need to create cigars for the community. But actually, the real reason we started our cigar brand is because we got tired of smoking so many different cigars we didn't like, right? And we wanted to create cigars that we loved, that we enjoyed, that we know that, at least we hoped, right? And we've seen the profits of that, the beauty of that. People do fall in love with it, right?
Yeah.
And to enjoy a smoke that we create, we focus on complexity. Right? That's what we care about the most. Great construction, great draw, and complexity. We want your palate to always be what is happening right now. We don't want your palate to be like, this is the same shit over and over again. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of people say, tobacco tastes like tobacco. Well, of course, it's tobacco. But a lot of people don't realize that the memories that you have from the foods that you eat, from what you smell when your wife is cooking, your mom is cooking, those are the memories that when you're smoking a cigar, that trigger your palate to tell you this smells or tastes like this.
Yeah.
Right?
No, absolutely.
And that was really our passion, is that when we go to the Dominican Republic to work with the master blender, Papa Caballo, which we love him to death, one of the most humble people we know, it comes down to the fact that he's making cigars for us that he knows for a fact are bangers, because he knows our palates. He knows that we're not gonna, what's the word I'm looking for, babe? Be complacent with whatever he makes for us, right? As he says to us, we're the pain in the asses that every time we fly over there, he's like, oh, it's gonna be a hard day.
But it's worth it in the end.
It's always worth it, yes.
Yeah.
Right? It shows in the blends. Like, Nathan, you had the opportunity to taste yesterday and today our next two releases from the Ethos line.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Those are for me, man.
And what were your thoughts on that, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah. So I mean, yesterday I remember it. The first portion of the cigar was very reminiscent, because that was the one closest to the Frecky.
H.
The H.
Yeah, so the Habano.
The Habano, yeah,
The
which
Jerry.
would have been the closest to the Jerry. But at first it was very reminiscent of the Jerry, but I kept getting different notes throughout. I remember you and I were sitting together and I said, I'm getting sourdough pancakes out of this.
Wow.
Yeah, it was wild, because I've never had a stick throw notes anything close to that. But you still got the cedar, you still got baking spice, you still got light vanilla notes. It was an incredible stick, and like you said, it was very obvious that complexity was what you were after when you were making that stick. And same with the one I had today.
Yeah.
It was incredible, because it started with, kind of a similar cedar, vanilla, but then you kept getting more and more notes, and you got deeper and deeper to where I started to almost get like the syrup to go with the pancakes. It was
wow.
it was incredible.
Exactly.
The way that it went from first, second, third, and even throughout, you got changes.
Yes.
You got little notes here and there where it's like, oh, I can tell there's a vein right there because there's more sugar in that last couple puffs. The sticks are incredible. And I mean, you guys, before we came up here, I was smoking a hot tea out of my Family by Loyalty pipe, and I got all the way down there. Cedar, vanilla, spice. And the construction, it didn't ash once. Even as I took it out of the pipe, ash didn't fall off.
And we were walking around town. He was just
Yeah.
walking around, and it's like ash. It was like a loading bar.
Yeah.
That's awesome. You know, thought about that. It's so awesome
Yeah.
when you said that loading
That is-
bar. I love that. So, again, give him kudos, because I would love to say to take the credit, that we are all part of this, but even us working with the factory, right? It's always about the relationship, right? Family by Loyalty. One thing we say is we could work with any manufacturer, and we love the manufacturer we work out of right now, right?
Yeah.
And we especially love the master blender, because when you have a relationship with the master blender, he understands our palates. He understands what he needs to do in order to impress us. right?
Yeah.
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 And when you work with a master blender, it could be the most famous master blender on earth. If he does not understand your palate, he's not going to create you a dish that you love.
Yeah.
You know, I want you guys to let that sink in. Because a lot of people say, well, I'm going to go work this master blender because he's the best. So he just made you a line that you said, let's say the first try you tried, he said, this is it. Then you go to sell it, and you can't.
Yeah.
Well, because the master blender will make you whatever you say yes to. Keep that in mind, right? That is extremely important. It doesn't matter how popular the master blender is or how unknown he is. What matters is can he, what's what I'm looking for?
Produce?
No.
Create.
Can he,
Predict.
no. What's the word?
Discern.
Dilo en español.
He said say it in
Say it in
Spanish.
Spanish, maybe we'll get the word.
If he cannot relate to your palate, if he cannot really understand what your palate is screaming for, then he cannot create you your ultimate cigar. Right? And only you and your partner know what's your ultimate cigar at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Right? So when he's creating the blends, you need to be, in my opinion, very meticulous. If you don't like a certain note, be honest about it. Don't stay shut.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
If you don't like the way it draws, explain that.
Absolutely. Well, and it's like, I think that's, even on the retail side of things, I think that matters so much. Because if you aren't happy with what you're selling, it'll never sell. It doesn't matter if
Yep,
it's the best stick in
absolutely.
the world. If you don't actually appreciate it, it'll never move.
Yeah.
Even when it comes to drinks, if I were to make trash drinks and sell them, yeah, I'd probably sell quite a bit, but I wouldn't feel comfortable about it, so I wouldn't be able to endorse it, and I wouldn't be able to push it. And same goes for all my guys that I've hired. If they don't know the cigar, if they don't like the cigar, if they can't endorse the cigar, that cigar's going to sit there for months.
Exactly. Just
And-
wasting space.
Exactly.
100%.
Especially with the way the racketeer chooses to work with brands that are more unknown.
Yeah.
Brands that are boutique. Because we get plenty of people coming in asking for a specific brand.
Oh yeah.
And then it's like, no, but we can match whatever you're looking for, and it's probably going to be high quality. I saw that.
Oh, that's the second
I
time.
need
Oh yeah.
That's
No,
a-
the first one.
He can't do
Normally-
Ernie's now.
Normally, they wouldn't be here.
For those who couldn't quite see, you just move that way out of reach. No, you don't, man.
That's awesome.
So I guess what I was trying to say was,
I guess Alan really likes it.
it's really smooth. The relationship that we have with the Master Blender speaks to what Family by Loyalty is. Matter of fact,
Yeah.
I call him Tío, which means uncle in Spanish. Right?
Out of respect.
So out of respect for this man, out of my love for this man. So when I go to the factory, I don't treat him as, oh my God, he's a Master Blender. No, that's respect like an uncle, like a father to me. So when I go there, I'm like, Tío, dímelo. I give him a big hug, right? We start talking, we start reminiscing, right?
Es lo que tú estás hablando de la relación, porque
Yes.
después que terminamos el día, empezamos a hablar no del
Life.
trabajo, sino de la vida.
Yeah, so like,
Yeah.
so
Es una relación, no solo de trabajo.
So that's what Ernie's saying right now. So Ernie's saying that when we went to the first time blend with Blackbird and Papa Caballo, we weren't just blending. I was talking about my life. He
You
was
were
talking about
bonding.
his life. Papa was talking about his life. Jonas was talking about his life. What were we
Relationship.
doing? Creating relationships, creating bonds, right?
Yeah.
Because this is what I tell everybody. As I said it a few minutes ago, I could create a cigar with my brother in any factory only if we bond with the master blender.
Yeah.
Because we're not just gonna say, oh, you're this famous factory wanting a cigar with you. No.
Yeah.
I need to meet your master blender.
Yeah.
I need to have a sit down with my partner with him.
But you also like the bonding with the lounges too.
Well, I
Oh,
of
yes.
course.
It has the owners have to be in
There
sync
has to
with
be a
everything we
connection.
want.
Well,
Like yesterday, your lounge is
Yeah.
amazing,
Yeah.
amazing.
Listen,
The staff as well.
I'm based on what my wife just said. We were trying to get into one lounge when we first started. I mean, like literally the first few months. And I won't say the name, but I'm just going to give you an example of what I mean. We thought we had a relationship. Keyword thought. Right, with the lounge, and we thought that'll be the first lounge to carry us. Guess what? Completely incorrect.
Yeah.
Right? And what I learned about the cigar community, I'm gonna say the positive and the negative. The positive, everybody wants to be best friends, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to be a family. But the human condition, and when we use the word the human condition, most of us are selfish in some way or form. Right?
Yeah.
And most people want to do what's best for them and only keep you around or until it's no longer best for them. Right? But that's why Family by Loyalty, what we stand for. A lot of people say, well, are you guys businessmen or are you guys hobbyists? Like, no, we're businessmen, but we stand by our moral values. That's the massive difference. We're not businessmen just to do business. No. We're businessmen to create bonds, relationships. Like, I want to be best friends with Nathan and you, Travis, as well, for the next decade, for the next 20, 30 years. Right? I want to be able to go to your house. I want you guys to be able to come to our homes, right? Because that's what we got into this business because of that.
Yeah.
I love that. Like, we ran a marketing agency for like the last 4 years, and the friendships that we have a really good client that also you connect and you have so much in common. You can find a friendship in it. Those are like some of the best relationships ever because you're also working together on something you're both passionate about.
Yeah.
Versus, friendships like the old high school friendships. I don't know how many of us are still buddies with the high school friends.
I still have that.
When you don't have a whole lot in common anymore and you're off having babies and marrying people and doing your thing, buying houses, but it's the relationships you make, especially as entrepreneurs, like us working with each other,
and that's what's important. Like, for instance, Bill and you have a relationship, right?
Yeah.
And then Paul before you was carrying out Cigars, right? But you were working for that time to Racketeer.
Throughout the entire
now
time.
you're the owner now, right?
Yep.
You still maintain your relationship with Bill,
Of course.
right?
Yeah.
And then we did a live,
Yeah.
and I'll never forget that live.
It was
That was a great one.
It was
Because
incredible.
once I was done with the live, I was like, this dude is fucking amazing.
He's like, babe, he's so humble.
I can't
Genuine.
wait to meet him in person because he's so humble. And that, I'm not excited to meet most owners. I'm just being honest with you guys, okay?
Dude.
Because I am not good at hiding my emotions. If I don't like you, I basically be saying yes, no, okay,
Yeah.
right? Monotone, right? Like,
So it's really easy to tell if you.
I'm not fake
yeah.
ass.
Oh my gosh,
I am not a kiss ass, guys.
Yeah.
I don't care if your lounge makes multi-millions of dollars a year. Trust and believe. And I know some people may get mad at me or annoyed. I don't kiss ass.
No.
Whatsoever.
No, 100%, dude.
Right? I just won't do it.
And it's like, the feeling is mutual. I got off that live and I went home and I told my wife, I was like, I'm so hyped for this event coming up. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be so good.
Yeah.
But I think the thing that we keep coming to is passion, though, right? Like, I started as a customer of Paul's at his previous lounge. When I was like 19, I was like, dude, I'll come and I'll sweep floors if it means I can just hang out in the lounge and smoke cigars with you
I know
guys.
when you said that, I thought that was so humble, man.
Dude, genuinely, I was serious about it. And he's like, well, I don't really have a need for someone to just sweep floors. And you'd have to be able to be, making cigar pairings and recommendations like beer and wine and all that. So you're not 21, we're gonna have to pass right now. And I was working at Target, and he finally went, hey, I'm starting up the lounge again. Do you wanna come work for me? And I said, absolutely. And the thing that propelled me when we had person after person come and go was passion. Even when it was hard, even when it sucked, it was passion that kept me there. The true passion for tobacco and wanting to spread the love that I have for tobacco to the community. And it's so obvious that you guys are on the same page with that you love what you're doing. You care about what you're doing. And it's almost like we've used cooking as an analogy a lot. The secret ingredient is love, right?
It is.
It's care, it's passion. It's not a physical thing that you add.
Yeah.
It's not salt or pepper or whatever. It's the passion the person has of wanting to share that with someone. And that's what makes a company really thrive. It really is.
And that was always the Bulldog and the Racketeer's mission statement from day one, was the furthering of the community, the furthering of the growth and support of the cigar community in the Northwest.
Absolutely.
to like lead.
Well, then that makes sense
Build it.
because now you're starting a new line that's open to more people. The
Yeah.
price value is going to be better for other people.
Yeah, I mean,
It's gonna open it up.
and if you know, not that we go into that segue. If you think about Family by Loyalty, we started with the Wolves of the God series, right? But why did we come up with that price range? That Robusto 12 to Grand Toro 14 to 15? Because when we started, right? And I want to be very clear about this. Did we start off saying we want to make the best sub-$10 cigar? No. The idea was we're gonna make the best friggin' cigars that we can make. This friggin' factory, I don't care what the cost is. We're gonna make the best cigars that our palates love. And depending on the cost of this, is what we will charge fairly,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And some people have told me, man, I would have started with a sub $10 line first, get your name out there. And I said, no, I wanted to prove to myself, my partner wanted to prove to himself, and we wanted to prove to the world that we can make damn good cigars,
Dude.
right?
Hell yeah.
And that's why we started like that. Now we're at the point where like, okay, now we want to make that sub $10 cigar, and you tasted it.
It's happened.
Swipe or
It's
no
happened.
swipe? Swipe or no swiping?
That's the first time he did it to me though.
And we got it on camera.
He found the perfect opportunity.
He made sure that it made everyone know.
And
About
you know,
that?
not to ruin the train of thought here, but I gotta say this. Yesterday, his beer was next to mine, my drink, and my drink was empty. I almost grabbed it like 3 times. Like, no, Alan, not here, not here.
The racketeer sacred.
Estaba en otra mesa.
That was another
Oh,
table.
I really respect you not wanting to make like an entry level, more affordable stick. Just you starting out by trying to make the best one that you possibly could. Because
Dude.
I've always, as far as like being in business and working, being an adult, I even teach my daughter this. It's like, what's the point of doing something if you aren't actually seeking to do the best you possibly
Amen.
can?
Yeah.
Like,
100%.
What's the
Yeah.
fucking point? And then that keeps you striving to learn and correct the things that aren't the best they can be.
Absolutely.
Even if you find someone who's better at you at something,
It's always the case,
Yeah.
right? There's billions of us. There's always gonna be somebody
there
better.
will always be some new up and coming thing or some legend who's done the thing forever.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, but you make yourself uniquely you, and you make sure that if you're even putting energy into something, you're doing the best damn job you possibly can.
Yeah.
Because what's the point otherwise, you know? So I really respect that.
Oh, Travis,
Yeah.
and I want to say, man, thank you. And I want to say that that's actually how we train our kids, right? I've always said to my kids, I don't care what you do. I really don't. But what I do care, that whatever you do, you give it your all,
Absolutely.
100%.
right? Because if you give it your all and you're happy, you're getting paid to have fun,
Yeah, exactly.
right?
Yeah.
So whatever it is you do, whatever, I don't care. Just be happy and give your all,
Yeah.
right? And it's like it's the same thing with us with cigars. It's the same thing with him in his day business. Same with my job in the first part of my day. I give it my all. Why? Because that's the person I am, right? All of us are grown with certain talents. Some of us feel like we have no talent, but you know what my talent is? I just give whatever it is I'm interested in. I give it my all. I don't give it 50%. I don't give it 20%. I either give it 0. She could tell you that. I either give it 0 or 500 or 1,000. I don't do 50, 40.
He doesn't have a happy medium.
I don't have that in anything in life.
Well, all of us, we work in the world of recordable deliverables, and yours is an experience you're providing.
Yeah.
Right. Yours is a legitimate product, and mine are the deliverables of the marketing world, whether it be a website or brand or a video. So whenever we finish doing our service, that represents you.
Yeah.
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 And it may for you, it may just last that one stick to that one person. That's your chance to. This represents you and what you stand for. If it's shit,
Yeah.
you've now left a bad taste literally in that person's mouth, right? That's not great. And then for me, if I put out a video and then I'm too lazy to like really make it snappy or do the transitions just right or make it interesting enough where every single frame of that video is leading to the next thing and it's drawing you in, and then pow, it's done and it's great. If I just choose to post slop, that represents me. That's embarrassing. You should be embarrassed if you put out something that's not perfect to your ability.
Yeah.
Because either you're admitting that you are not experienced enough to make something good, or you're too lazy.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, I was waiting for that. You know, I agree with you wholeheartedly. But you know, I want to take a second to just change topic for 1 second, because I want to give credit to our third partner.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Okay. And that is Francesco Genoa. Okay. He came in, a year ago? Right? About a year ago? I mean, he's been with us for 2 years, but became a partner about a year ago. Right? And he is the designer of all our logos and designs. So anything you see within our bands, our boxes, our shirts, our hats, jackets, that's all him. And I just want to say, you know, a huge shout out to him, not just for the work that he does, but he matches our energy.
Sorry. It's all good.
Him and his wife, Gigi, they match our energy. They have become part of our family.
Yeah.
Right? And I want to bring that up because I know he's not here with his wife today, but I want to say that he's an important part of our business as well.
Dude.
Right?
And he's an awesome photographer.
Awesome videographer, photographer,
Dude,
right?
awesome.
And he's
Cigar Crumbs, right?
Cigar Crumbs, and he works for many other brands on the side, just taking care of things.
So cool.
So I just want to give that shout out to him, right? Because he's
Dude,
more than well deserved.
Yeah, and when the brand has intentionality behind it, I mean, I have major respect for that, because, you know, as the guy propping up specific brands we choose to feature on social media, it makes a big difference if it has that slick design, if it has a look and a feel, and, you know, there's a cool names for them, and the boxes are designed in a way where they display well on the shelf.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, we've had certain brands that come through, like Apostate, Blackbird, and when they have such intentionality, like you guys do, in the way they present themselves, I'm just like, oh, yes. As a branding guy, like, thank God.
Makes your life easier.
I'm so sick of the little brown wrapper with the one word, and I'm like, well, how am I supposed to market this? This is boring.
You know, it's funny because when we met Francesco, I just want to get this real quick because it's important. He understood me, and then he met my partner, my brother.
But he understood you within 4 hours.
Yeah, within 4 hours. And he says, you know what he says to me? He says, I could design you your band. He goes, because you know what you are, Alan? He goes, you are not old. He goes, you're slick, right? You're edgy, right? You're a little bougie, right? And he's like,
I'm gonna need one for that.
I was about to say, and then you kissed.
well, we hugged.
That was later.
We don't say that on the air right now.
I grabbed his left cheek, you know, not the right one. You know, I mean, but
Wait till he hears about this one.
but
We're sending this episode. He's gonna chop it up and put it on the episode.
so when he started his first design for us, and he did it for free, without us asking.
Dude.
I mean, like hours later after meeting in person, to send the design.
But that's the key word. Y'all had just met. It
Just
wasn't
met.
like there was an established relationship.
No,
You literally had
just
just met
met.
him.
I still remember when we got that text with that
Yeah.
picture.
Literally, I almost cried. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, I've been in this business now for 2 years, and nobody has just said, I'm gonna do something for you.
Wow.
You know how many cigars I've given out to that point? Thousands, right?
Yeah.
And he was the most humble, appreciative. And in his heart, he said, well, you know what? Alan hooked me up with some cigars. We had a great conversation. I just want to send him and Ernie something for my appreciation.
Dude.
And I literally almost cried. I was like, babe, whoa. Like, I'm about to cry. Like, I got to control my emotions, right? Because that's how, like,
And he's
he
not
touched us.
lying. He really, really was ready to cry.
Dude.
But his energy literally matches us. And the best part is he speaks perfect Spanish, perfect English, and a little bit of Chinese. And he's Italian from Italy.
Yes,
Like,
he's
from
from Italy.
Italy. Like not here.
Multifaceted individual. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Awesome. They're awesome.
If I tell you his backstory, forget about it. Yeah.
That's another
Yeah.
topic.
Another topic.
No,
Wait,
topic.
you bring him back up to North
I was gonna
Island.
say,
Yes.
you gotta bring him out here.
Yeah.
next time.
Yeah.
Next
We're
time.
not the-
We'll add 2 more seats to the table. And just have
We'll make it
multiple
happen.
cameras.
Oh, that will be fun.
Yeah, and I also want to give one last shout out before we continue to Bill, because
Oh, yeah.
Bill's absolutely
Bill's
an
the man.
amazing individual,
Yeah.
an amazing life story,
Absolutely.
and an amazing sales rep. Though
Without a doubt.
sometimes he makes, you know what? He even makes my workouts better.
He triggers your anxiety.
In a
He's
good.
hyped.
That's the word that we want to find.
Yeah.
That's the word. He gets us hyped up. Make sure that we're
You're
doing
on it.
what you gotta
Yeah.
do.
Yes.
That's
and,
important.
and if it wasn't for Bill, I would have never met you guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude.
Because one thing that Paul didn't mention yesterday, I'm gonna say it on here.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Ooh.
And the tea is hot.
boy.
Go ahead.
So you can see it afterwards. He came to the booth. This is way before Bill, right?
Yeah.
I gave him samples, but he never contacted me back.
Ooh, shit.
Okay. Exactly.
Now that's
and,
lore.
And when I saw him, I said, "Oh, he never coming back." Okay. All right. And then when Bill gets here, I'm like,
How the tables have.
so what I'm gonna do is this. The next time we come over, remember Paul invited us over, right?
Yeah.
When we're drinking, trust and believe that's coming out.
I'm sure he's gonna listen to the
he's gonna
podcast
hear
and
it.
all of that.
Paul's gonna be like, shit, I gotta know about this shit.
He's gonna be like, Alan, I saw 60 different people. I'm sorry.
No, it's
No.
I like that. You know, there's a certain tasteful amount of pettiness.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of that.
Okay, so-
you just kind of
Alan Petty when?
Never.
Okay.
And then you're back to, you know.
So listen, I am like one of the nicest guys in the world, but yes, I can be very petty. Right? And here's
You have to do it intentionally.
and here's my pettiness, right? You ignored me in the beginning, and when I get big, and one of my reps say, "Hey, we want to sell to this client," I'm like, "No, I want to speak to them first." Oh yes, they got to speak to me first.
Yeah.
Do you remember
Yes.
this day?
PCA.
Exactly. And why do I say that? Because I firmly believe family by loyalty. Yes, do I want to be a multimillionaire with my family here and help out the world and do what we're going to do? 1,000%.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you judged me. You judged my partner. You judged me by my height, by the way I spoke, by the way I walked, by the way he behaved. You didn't give us a chance.
But
And
don't
now-
they judge a lot of boutique brands?
Well, yes, they do, right? But so my point is though, that once we are there, I'll still make the sale, but I will remind you about how you treated me.
Yeah. Yeah. No, and it's like.
And wait, I will say one thing.
Yeah. Go ahead. No,
Use the floor.
Is that
Just one.
You're all good.
we have a bunch
That's
of
it.
things,
Great
right?
podcast. Right?
And I would say this, like, for instance, you, Nathan, right? And I want to talk about the first shop that ever carried us.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to say the shop's name because other reasons. But the people that ran it, right? Chase Shorman and Randy Shorman. Randy's the father, Chase is the son, right? They were the only shop at our first TPE, our first ever event,
Wow.
right? The only shop to buy from us the first time we came out.
Wow.
And at the shop they were working at, because I'm not saying the name, they were...
Subtítulo.
Subtitles.
He said
He
put the
said
subtitles.
subtitles.
You put the subtitles, right? He was in the name, but put the subtitles.
No, no sé cuál.
They would order from us every 3 months. And each time they ordered, at that time we had 21 count boxes. They would order 30 to 40 boxes every 3 months.
Wow.
While every other shop that we were begging and pleading for them to get orders in for 2 boxes and 3 boxes, these gentlemen were every 3 months and constantly speaking. And they were family. And they're still family. And they just starting their own shop in Flagstaff. And they're called Minutemen now. And we will also be selling, obviously, Family by Loyalty cigars to them in Flagstaff.
Fantastic.
But what though? The whole point of me mentioning that is the fact that those are my brothers. Those are his brothers. That's our family. Matter of fact, Randy, I'm gonna say it because it's true. He paid for my wife and I and my daughter to go to New Orleans at PCA. We weren't gonna go.
Wow.
So we knew about vendors this year. We only went as guests. But we were gonna go. He says to me, Alan, you going to PCA? I said, no, we didn't get a booth this year. We want to see how people told us about, this year, we'll go next year. And he says, you know what? I'm gonna get a hotel room for you guys. Just come.
You know, I mean,
And
I've heard.
I cried. I literally cried. I was like, wow. Like,
That's incredible.
wow.
There are some amazing stories from this community
Oh, yeah.
around cigars. I've been so impressed just from because we've had a handful of people up here in the studio that come into town to visit the Racketeer and being able to talk to people about this industry. It's crazy. Like the selflessness of some of these brands or some of these shops or some of these lounges and how this community, like, not everybody,
Yeah.
obviously, but the stories that stand out are stories you won't hear in any other industry.
Oh
No.
yeah.
And
Listen,
it's
like,
crazy to me.
But that's
It's really
like you
cool.
say, you can sit down with the mayor, you can sit down with the chief
Yeah.
of police, or the
Everybody.
janitor from the kids' school.
Yeah.
And they're all smoking cigars in the same place.
It
It's a
brings that-
bonding thing.
but that's the reason
Deep
why
connection.
we got into that business. I mean, besides creating cigars that we love, that interaction right there, like that, man, I cried like a baby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because why? It was like, that's true love right there, right? So many people say, you're my brother. But actually, how many of them mean that?
Not many.
How many of them
Not many.
actually really, really mean that?
It's unfortunate because you're absolutely right, and I've seen both sides of it. I've seen people. Now, luckily, I haven't experienced both sides of it. I've been very fortunate so far, where there have been people where it's like, you guys, and honestly, even Brandon from Apostate, genuinely amazing. people.
Shout out to Brandon.
Shout out to Brandon.
Brandon,
from
we love
Brandon
you.
Ovson.
And we
You're
love you
a
too,
G.
Brandon.
You're the best.
We love you, Brandon.
Especially your reach arounds.
Oh, Lord.
Come back on the podcast, Brandon.
I'm gonna get a T-shirt made that says, "This man gave me a reason."
You know what? I'm pretty sure Brandon will wear it and get me one in return. Trust me.
Dude, we'll create a cartoon version of your face.
Oh my
Like
God.
the Heisenberg style,
Oh,
Breaking Bad.
it's gonna be so
there.
good.
This
Oh,
guy
man.
does reach arounds.
Oh, that's gonna be so
You can
good.
sell it at the Racketeer.
I was like, he's gonna crack the hell up.
It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so
The
good.
new T-shirt we sell at the lounge.
Yeah.
No one will get it. No one will buy it. It'll be great.
Alan will.
Yeah.
And I will wear it to PCA, but I go right to him. What's up, Brandon?
People are gonna be like, "Who the hell is that?" And then they're gonna see it and they're like, "Are we sure we want to?" Like, whoa, stay over there. Like, oh man.
It's a family by loyalty.
Family
and
by
loyalty. It's a crossover episode. I love it.
Oh, dude. But I've met a lot of people where it's like you, or I met people like you where you genuinely care and that connection is real. And that when I know you say like, "What's up, brother? How's it going, man? You having a good day?" I know you guys are being.
I actually mean it. Yeah.
I know you, yeah. But I know of people. I'm not gonna say names, but I know people who are not far from here who have acted kind in the past. But I know that all that is surface level. Their true intentions are to destroy and crush just for the sake of it.
Wow.
Not even for personal gain, just because they want to.
You have to give people a chance to disappoint you, though, because
Oh, of course.
in
Yeah.
business and all of business, the smile and the handshake, like I'm better at hiding it than you are. How I feel about somebody, right?
Or you'll see it right in my face. Trust me, you'll see it right in my face in my tone.
yeah.
You'll see it immediately.
But in most business settings, being likable isn't a bad thing. Having the morality behind your brand, even if you're not just the most stand-up guy ever who's super, super nice, like having that camaraderie where you've done this person a favor and now that's good for business down the road. I wouldn't shame somebody for that, even if you can tell that they're not just doing it out of the kindness of their heart.
But that means it's
Give
not
them the
morality.
chance to disappoint you by trying to call in a larger favor or love bomb you or manipulate you. But standard business, like, helping somebody out because now you're in better standing with them strategically for business. I don't think that's bad, but
No, it's not that it's bad, right? Listen, anything.
you're missing something nice.
Yes, things work for certain individuals,
Right.
right? For us, it's a relationship.
Yeah.
It really is, right? And like Bill's a great salesman.
He is.
Okay, listen, I can sell ice to Eskimos, right? Shit to flies when I believe in something. But the problem with me I'm not willing whatsoever to have a fake and phony face.
He won't compromise his moral values.
I will not compromise my moral values for you whatsoever. I mean, whatsoever. So, yeah, if I think you're phony, you're gonna know it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I don't like you, trust me, you're gonna know it.
Yeah.
Okay? I mean, just
Yeah.
it's just
No,
who I
sure.
am. So does that make me a great businessman? Probably not. But I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck.
But dude, well, again, I think it's one of those things where that's a branch on what passion is for you, though, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, it might hurt in certain things. It may not make you as much money. Not that you're gonna make it. I
Yeah.
know that. Knowing you guys and knowing what the product that you make, you're gonna make it. But hypothetically speaking, here, right? Like, it is gonna be so much more worth it, and so much more rewarding to do it on proper morals and values, and to do it the right way.
Yep.
There's another brand that's about to open up. It's pipe tobacco, but their whole thing, one of the things they have in their mission statement is Christian values. And I've talked to the owners, and they're actually believing it. Like that's not just a marketing ploy; they actually believe it.
That's awesome. That's amazing.
And it's like I'm gonna make sure that I'm carrying those brands. That's who I want to work with. That's who I want to sponsor, or who I want to like partner with and do business with. Yeah, we do have Padron and Ashton, because they do make some okay sticks. But the brands that that we actually are like partnered with, there's two of them. It's you guys, and it's apostate. And that's because you guys have actual morals. You have an actual, you got great product. But that's honestly, frankly, it's kind of a perk than the main focus. The way that you guys do business is what really matters.
Thank you, brother. We appreciate that.
We really
because
appreciate that.
Like,
That means the world to me because like what I tell you, and what I told every lounge that like Chase and the workers of the previous lounge who have their own lounge now, right? You support us. You're our family. Trust and believe. I don't give a fuck what accounts we have. You will get first precedence because you're my family. And if you're my family, I bend over backwards for my family.
yeah.
It's almost like.
And my brother bends over backwards for
loyalty.
family. My wife bends over backwards for her family. And my sister bends over backwards for her family.
Yeah.
So the thing is this, you're part of my family. We're gonna take care of you.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we're family.
It's like you
Yeah.
said, that's where loyalty comes in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and it's like, dude, I think
Well, I believe it.
even the conversation
Like
we had
that's
yesterday,
how we are.
Yeah, that's good.
even the conversation we had yesterday, where it's like, I told you, I want to make money, not because I want a crazy house or like the nicest things. I want it because I want to do good. I want to help people. I want to be that person where it's like, you know what, you're having a.
Oh Lord, have
You
mercy.
just like interrupted this like real
Sorry,
meaningful.
You're all good. You're all good.
He's like, just take the bottle. Take the bottle. He was going on a
all
nice
good.
place here.
It's all good.
Let's bring him back.
Familia es difícil.
So Ernie says sometimes family can be difficult.
Well, I get
Mira,
it. Take a look.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna do the taste at
Oh,
the
okay.
end.
Oh.
So.
But
If
he's
you could-
he's gonna
if
drink
you can hold
it.
out from drinking everybody else's. So
Okay,
we
I
have
will.
a final taste.
Yeah.
We'll leave the bottle near you though, so you know. So.
But
Nathan, were you talking?
yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
I'm so sorry about
No,
interrupting, baby.
You're all good. You're all good. But I want to be able to look at my friends and my family and go, "You're having a shit day. Well, you know what? I own a lounge. Let's go hang out. Cigar on me, drink on me. We're gonna sit down. We're gonna talk it out. We're gonna let's get to the bottom of this. Let's even though today might suck, let's try and make it so the next day is better.
That's awesome.
Same presence.
That's God bless. God bless.
Yeah, let's be the difference.
Yeah, I want to cheers to that. Like seriously, because
Cheers.
that is absolutely amazing.
Cheers.
Oh, my bad.
No say.
I'm telling you.
But, it's
But
like,
your
even
lounge offers different things because when you told us the game night, the board night,
Yeah.
all of that is different.
Yeah.
So you are
Karaoke.
bringing in that
Actually,
karaoke. Wait, I'm coming
no.
over.
You know, it's
Yeah.
funny that
We'll do karaoke when you come
Actually,
in.
Okay.
actually, karaoke doesn't match what
Okay.
people want.
All right.
It just doesn't fit.
You don't want to do karaoke and drunk. You
Oh,
don't
but
be
those are
doing
the
that.
best. What are you talking about?
I was gonna say, when you drunk and
No,
do
because-
karaoke, you think you sound amazing. So.
That's the point. If I'm drunk doing karaoke, I swear Nathan's will call Travis. Travis will run. He'll start recording that shit.
It's gonna be a music video.
Exactly.
Why do you think I want
Bro.
karaoke? I have so much footage of all the people that I need to,
You know,
I know the footage you guys from me, and that doesn't, like I said, that doesn't need to see the light of day.
so one of the things I want to say about your lounge is that when we got in yesterday, the welcome that you gave us was absolutely phenomenal,
Thank you.
right? And then it's like every other person that came in was like, "Hey, your
Hi,
family."
how are you doing?
Yeah.
Right? And that feeling felt amazing. Right? When I saw that you have board games, I was like, this is the first lounge
Yep.
that I saw were board games.
I can't. I'll be honest.
Right.
I can't take full credit for that one. That was something Paul started doing at the Bulldog years ago, and it's been such an awesome time to actually continue that. We're just keeping it.
No,
It's
dude.
awesome.
But that just shows how much you want to cater to your clients, and that's part of what Alan talks about when it comes to family by loyalty. Like you're not just catering to them too. You're doing something that you enjoy too,
Yeah.
and you like to bring that in. So that just makes all the difference.
Well, we've been in talks too, as far as just, from a marketing standpoint. Nathan and I strategize a lot of things we can do.
We do.
And I mean, we're gonna start like once a month having like LAN parties with multiple TVs.
Like old school and
No
parties.
way.
Oh,
So
that-
okay, I gotta tell a little bit of a story on this one.
Okay, all right. This is old school land party. I know exactly what you're talking about. Go
LAN
ahead.
parties, a networking group.
Yeah.
that I bring all the entrepreneurs from the area for cigars and
That's
cocktails.
awesome.
Can we
A
zoom in?
ladies'
Because we're
night.
kind of far.
Absolutely.
We have to zoom in.
A
Absolutely.
ladies' night with our sommelier who's going to do a wine night.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wow. They would love
When
that.
is this? Can we?
Yeah,
can we
they
kind
would
of
love that.
fly in?
Well, that's what we
I
want
brought
to do.
wine
yeah.
for the later,
Yeah.
by the way.
So
So
we've got
Nice.
lounge we're going to after this. We'll have some wine and some cigars. So.
it's gonna be great. But the story I have behind the LAN party, when I was like freshly 18, I was going to the Bulldog and I saw this sign out front that said Thursday Halo tournament, and I was like, I looked at so I'm gonna say this for legal reasons. This is a joke. I may not have been 18 yet.
Okay.
My now wife, then girlfriend, was. And I went in, saw that, and I looked to her and I was just like, I need to be here. This is home. You're telling me I can have a cigar and play video games? Oh my God. Oh my God. And now that I own the lounge, I'm like, I'm bringing it back. I don't care if it's a complete flop and it's me and Travis hanging out and playing Halo for 3 hours. I'm doing it.
We already tested it with the buddy's birthday
We
party.
did. And it was
we had
huge.
5 TVs in a row. We had Mario Kart going. We had
Mario
the
Kart.
Xbox going.
Wow.
Halo split screen for
Old school Mario Kart.
Old school.
Oh,
So
wow.
I can do
64.
that, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not a Halo fan.
What?
I'm not a Halo fan. I'm not a Call of Duty fan. Not the new ones. The original Call of Duty.
These days
right?
I agree with you, but I still have nostalgia for the old Halos.
More like a Candy Crush.
Nah, I hate Candy Crush. And you know what, Travis? We're gonna have a talk after this about that.
Candy Crush.
We'll compare high scores.
The type of gamer that I am, because my wife knows me, and I just have either 500, 1,000, or I'm 0. I cannot play any online multiplayer game.
Oh, dude.
Because if I start losing, I start analyzing every little thing I did wrong,
Oh,
and then I
dude.
start going into a rabbit hole, and then I want to be the best.
And then she sees you 4 weeks later.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
So
Oh, dude.
the only games I play now are great campaign style games.
See, I'm all about those.
So I play a lot of PS5 exclusives
Oh.
and PS4 exclusives, right? All The Last of Us,
Sony guy.
Days
Oh,
Gone,
dude.
right?
One of my
Metal
all-time favorite
Gear,
games.
right? If you want to go old school, we were talking about
Dude, I just started playing Final Fantasy. Never played it before. I've been starting on 7. If you haven't played, I'm sure you probably.
I play Final Fantasy, but I'm not a turn-based guy.
Dude,
I have I have no patience for turn-based games.
Alright, fair enough.
You know what type of
Give
game
me my
I am?
turn.
Age of Empires,
Okay.
Age of Mythologies. I
Yeah.
like tactical games,
Okay.
stealth games.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I like the adventure games. Like I like the Assassin's Creed.
Yes.
The Fallout 3. The
I haven't played Fallout yet, though.
universe. Oh,
Ever. I I thought you had to play any Fallout.
Elder Scrolls.
You are missing out on Fallout.
Dude.
Fallout and like the Elder Scrolls games are actually some of the best games ever.
So
made.
one of the games I used to
As
be
far
on.
as like role playing, of just like the adventure, that's what I'm looking for in a game where I'm walking through Washington D.C. and it's just
Far Cry?
destroyed.
Have you played Far Cry?
Yeah.
Oh,
Far
yeah.
Cry like
Oh,
4 or 5? Or
Oh,
I haven't
dude,
played
those
yeah.
stories.
Yes.
Those stories are really good.
Pero después te
Do you ladies want to talk about video games? at all?
Yeah.
Please.
I'll pass
Yeah.
that.
Well,
Pass.
how about this one?
Ernie? You?
Díselo a ellos, que yo sé por qué te gusta el juego.
He says he understands why I don't play those type of games, but he'll tell you afterwards. I'm not sure where he's going with this.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Okay.
We'll talk about we'll talk about that more later. But
Off camera.
There.
One thing I would
Yeah.
say to you is that, off topic, JoJo and Ernie have been smoking cigars like since the day I met them, right?
Dude.
No,
And
espérate. A mí me gustan los videojuegos, pero cuando estaba en Cuba yo jugaba, pero era...
He likes video games. He doesn't play them now, but when he used
Como,
to.
pero en los...
you're talking about the original Mortal Kombat, because remember they were
Yeah,
behind.
Mortal Kombat and stuff like that. Old school.
Yeah, the cartridges.
Yeah. Oh, dude. We'll talk about
Cartridges.
And we'll talk about that after.
I was gonna ask you guys though, out of you four, who smokes the most?
Nice.
And does he have the best taste?
Of course.
Probably.
I think so.
Why did you even have to ask that? Whoa.
I mean,
I
Alan
told you, I
has
wanted
been
to see that
smoking for
smile.
what?
Did you not see? He's like,
But
yeah.
Alan's been
Tell
smoking
me, is the
since
guy making
you were
the
super.
cigars making the best?
So,
Does he enjoy them?
one of the things that I appreciated, right?
Yeah.
JoJo, I'm going to look to you, right?
Oh.
Well, I saw her smoking a cigar for the first time, right? And I like Ernie, and I look at my wife like, and she's like, "Don't you even fucking think about it." Yeah, listen. It took her 2.5 years into the business started that she had our first cigar.
Wow.
Okay, and she hated being around it the whole nine. It was like I hate your business.
And you still
right?
started a cigar company.
You and my wife
Amazing.
are so similar in that. 3 months before I become the owner of the Racketeer, my wife goes, I think I want to try a cigar.
And
I'm like,
and she's
what?
a trooper now.
What?
She's actually smoking
Yeah.
when we hang out. I
Yeah.
love it.
At my birthday party, my wife smoked more cigars than I did.
Get the fuck out.
I'm not
of
even
here.
kidding.
Yeah.
I barely had time for one because I was working it. And she's like, yeah, I'm going to just have like 4 cigars today. And I'm like,
15
what?
dice.
What?
It's
What is
come full
happening?
I will share this. Our daughter, from Cuban families or Hispanic families, we do the quinces, the 15, sweet 16s. And we made sure that Family by Loyalty was at my daughter's quinces. Like that was like, we had the cafecito, the, Cuban coffee, the cortaditos,
Oh, yeah,
Cuban
yeah,
coffee.
yeah.
And we had our whole little, what was it, a tray? What did
The
we have?
setup.
It was a setup that we had, and we had all our cigars there to give out to all our guests.
Wow.
So everybody
Amazing.
was able to take Family by Loyalty cigars.
El
So
concepto de los
and the concept of the 15s was Cuban themed. So very Havana nights.
Yeah.
And you can't have Havana nights without cigars and coffee.
Well, and that's amazing too
So-
for brand
Love
awareness,
that.
just to have cigars. It's
Yeah.
such an exciting.
But we made like it was nice to just we were able to share that part, with
la
our
foto-
family.
La foto de Allen del evento.
Yeah.
Yeah, the photo
The
that you
photo
have in the
is
poster.
my daughter's quince.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one you guys put on the thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice,
yeah.
nice.
So
Oh, you know what I want to talk about, because we're talking about the family, right? And
Sure.
how important relationships are.
Do you also hold hands like that?
Hold hands. Yeah, we could hold hands.
No. You took on me and Listen.
Yo, wait, Travis, this
Not
is
now.
my best friend.
No. Now it's my turn.
You like that one?
Sorry to interrupt, sir.
So what I was gonna say to you was before I lose my train of thought. Holy shit! This happens very easily.
you went to
Yeah,
JoJo,
that's
then we
fine,
all
man.
interrupted you. I'm
Yeah,
looking at
that's
you.
15, la foto tuya
I don't know.
15.
Your wife didn't smoke 2.5 years.
I was a
I forgot.
smoker.
I ain't gonna lie,
Something
yes.
that
See, that train-
okay.
ADHD
It's fine.
runs so
Okay.
fast.
All right. So
So
family.
fast.
So because we were talking about family. Now I was talking about family.
La foto tuya.
All right, we'll talk about something else. We'll come back to this.
But family is really important, though. I think that's the whole point
It's
of this,
okay.
too. And I think I'd actually
Just
love to hear
remember,
from-
family's not always blood.
Oh,
That's
of course.
so important.
That is
That
imperative.
is so important.
Absolutely.
Listen,
Well, it's like,
I want to be honest here.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not gonna say all the facts here, but I'm gonna be honest. Like,
yeah.
I don't want to cry either. These two are the only people that
He's gonna cry.
that had our backs at our worst points. Okay? Yeah, we had a couple of people help us, but they were the most.
Yeah.
Without
And
asking.
Without asking.
Yeah.
Mind you, I never had to ask them.
Yeah.
They
And-
just knew and did. That was it.
And to me, that is why it's my brother, it's my sister. Before that even happened, like, that's imperative because the human, you know, it's like most people are too selfish to even see that. You know what I'm saying to you? Sorry.
No. Yeah.
Damn it,
Because
Alan.
it's truth. You know what I mean? Like, it's a freaking truth,
I'll
man.
kiss you in my back. He's like, give him another
He's
shot.
like, you need this more than I do.
Well, and it's so powerful to,
You know what I mean?
to not need to go it alone. Like,
Dude.
trying to do when I found my business partner Josh, you know, trying to do it on your own and just having only yourself to lean on, and day in and day out struggling to have no one to really bounce ideas off of or depend on.
Yeah.
I mean, people aren't meant to be alone,
No, they aren't.
Yeah.
especially in business. Like, you need support.
You know what's funny is people ask me, right? Like, why'd you pick Ernie to be your business partner? I said, because I trust him more than anybody else besides my wife.
Yeah.
So guess what? That to me is more fucking important than anything else.
Yeah.
Pero tú siempre dices lo mismo cuando haces una. A mí me dice algo diferente.
Fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out
What
of
he
here.
said was, you always say the same thing when we're doing these lives.
Then
In
you
private,
tell me
you tell me something
A
else.
mí solo me dice, tú eres el primero. Ahora dice, es el segundo.
No, he didn't say, no.
So he said, in private you say, I'm first, your wife is second. Here you're gonna say your wife is first and I'm second.
And I'm gonna say something to you guys. I may have no fucking filter, but this guy will throw jokes at the freaking weirdest situations.
Like,
and if
for
you're not-
example-
and if you're not ready for
That's
it,
us all the time.
and if you're not ready for it,
Oh,
you're
no.
like this. What did you just say?
Did you not just catch me going like, Travis, they're holding hands, should we hold hands?
You should see this guy and my brother.
Oh my, we
So-
call it autism on stereo. I'm not even kidding, because it's like,
Oh yeah, we were playing darts on like Christmas Eve at the Racketeer. The lounge is
Oh, it's
completely
so good.
empty. It's just me, my brother Nathan, and Paul. And we're playing darts, and those two are just like, I don't even know what they're saying. They were just chattering. And then Paul's like, so when you guys all get together, you're just like dad. And I'm
oh
like,
dude,
yeah.
the stuff me and Nathan
I just tune
say.
him out.
His brother's name's also Nathan.
Oh,
the
okay.
stuff that we say.
So you gotta deal with a double Nathan.
Yeah. When we are together, the stuff that we say is like so. It's both encoded and vile to those who have to hear it. I don't know how to say it other than that. It's-
gooey.
Sounds like somebody I know.
Oh
my lord. I'm like, do you ever grow up?
No.
No, apparently.
Well, it's like it's so funny because it's like a couple times Nathan has come in since I've become the owner, and I'm trying to like be at work. I've got to like.
Your
my customers are
professionalism.
here. They can't see me being a freak, and he'll just be like slipping little stuff here. Like,
Oh yeah,
"Hey,
he sits
Nathan."
there,
It's just-
stands at the counter, just kind of pokes Nathan. How am I going to get him to come out of his shell and not be Mr. Ownerman right now?
There's a video I'll show you guys.
You know what's gonna happen now, right?
Oh no!
Every time I come over, I'm gonna start poking you.
Oh,
He wants
Now
you
you're
to come out of
done.
that shell.
oh, jeez.
He wants to see the autism.
Yeah.
I know
Challenge
the
accepted.
Racketeer's ready. I know the Racketeer's ready.
We'll have a movie night at my house sometime. I have a
Oh,
theater we can
dude.
smoke in, and we'll
definitely,
sit
bro.
around, and those two we'll watch them in their natural environment. It's great.
That's
I think it'd be
entertainment.
crazy. I think it'd be crazy. That's all I would say to you.
Oh, dude, it's gonna get nuts.
I'll apologize now.
Oh, you don't need to, because I promise.
To your wife, that
Anything-
is. I'm like,
No, that's fair enough. Anything me and Nathan can do will far outweigh anything you could imagine, in the worst way.
Yeah.
But remember, I'm never at work. Never.
But I say this to you guys.
Keep it.
The next time,
Yeah.
if you say anything that could use an innuendo, it's on.
Oh.
It is so on, just so you
this is
know.
gonna
Oh,
be
yeah.
so good.
I smell trouble brewing.
Are we gonna like have a dad joke off?
No, we're gonna say
Oh,
dad has to
Ernie,
take
that's
over.
Ernie's thing.
Your brother
It's
said
okay.
your dad. We're gonna have you gotta put them in their
Oh,
place.
it's gonna be great. It's gonna be so good.
Well,
We so went off topic over
We
there.
did, but it's been so good.
I did tell you guys in the beginning, you have to reel me in because I
No, it's good. It's good. So you know what?
great for viewership. eh?
To tie it all back together, though, this is the family being built,
Yes.
right? The passion, the connection between, you know, supplier, well, not supplier, but like maker and retailer.
Yep.
This is where that comes to reality, and it's awesome to be a part of that. To be privileged enough to be in this position is incredible.
It is, right? And especially, again, the relationships are super important, right?
They are.
I cannot emphatically say that there's been key people in the past 4 years, besides us four, that have been instrumental to our brand. Okay? Key people. People that fell in love with either me, Ernie, the brand, the cigars, all the above. Right? We've had reps that no longer work for us, work for another company. That's still our family.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
still our family.
Yeah.
Like for instance, you guys have Blackbird. You know that cigars are made out of Blackbird.
Yeah.
Miyagi works for Blackbird right now. But that's our brother. That is, we see him, we freaking break his back with hugs because that's our family.
I don't know if I want to claim him.
You know, like we have another friend of ours, Jake McCluskey, right? Veteran. That's our brother from another mother,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So, you know, there's so many people that I can start mentioning right now.
Don't, because you're going to forget somebody and they'll be offended.
Oh, yes, true. Fuck. All right. If I didn't say your name, don't be butthurt because I can't deal with your bitch assness. I have a zero tolerance to bitch assness. Just so you know.
Okay.
Well, it means so much to have you guys on. I know. I mean, you guys are in from Florida.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
is a skip
Thank
and a
you.
hop.
Genuinely for coming out.
But having
been
come
awesome,
out to the
though.
Racketeer and then coming up here and spending the day with us after the fact, it's so cool.
It's been an amazing
Yeah,
experience.
definitely has.
No, it's been an amazing experience, and we're going to do it again.
Yeah,
You
we
know-
definitely
I'm
are.
so excited for
And,
this one.
you know,
I'm gonna legit
Ernie's
start
looking forward to
planning.
fishing.
Oh, listen. My son is looking forward to
I
fishing.
promise you,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
going
Oh, yeah.
fishing.
Well, I'm gonna get
AJ
you
too.
hooked up with Gotti rods.
There you go. We talked about
Oh.
yesterday.
That's fly fishing, though.
Yeah.
My son doesn't
Still
care. He
fishing,
just wants to fish.
Yeah.
Okay.
They'll be up for it.
What?
It's Ernie with their son, so
And
that will be.
here's one thing I want to talk about, because you and I talked about this yesterday. So I'm going to bring it up now.
All right.
The relationship between brand owner and lounge owner, especially when you're a small brand, right? To me, to my partner, to this family, it's imperative, the relationship. Because without the relationship, it's not going to work. And why do I say it's not going to work? Because I don't care if you don't like me, fuck you.
Okay.
Is
Don't hold back. Tell us what you really
That
feel.
more than 50% of the lounge owners today are hobbyists. They don't want to work the lounge. They don't want to work the humidor. They cannot carry a small brand.
No.
And other boutique brand owners may be too scared to say that out loud, but I don't give a fuck. I'm just being honest,
Yeah.
right? That's the real truth. You know what they're gonna call us? When we're in the magazines, right? When everybody's asking for us, they're gonna call us. Sure, we'll sell to you. But the point I'm trying to make here is this. Brands like Apostate, Family by Loyalty, BAMF, Osvaldo Morales, I can keep going, Conscious. We depend on relationships.
Yeah.
Because the average cigar smoker above 50 years old is not normally willing to try a different cigar unless it was recommended by the owner or they're one of their close friends.
Yeah.
You can have the most phenomenal cigar in the world and you could say that you know this. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The branding doesn't matter.
Yeah.
What matters is the absolute relationship you have. Because guess what? Racketeer could be doing amazing here in Idaho. But as you and I and my brother build our relationships, who knows where you go from there? Who knows where we go from there?
Yeah.
Who knows in the next 5 years we're one of the biggest brands out there and you're one of the biggest online shops out there,
Yeah.
right? Because the relationship really, really matters for small brands. Sorry. I know you told me that. I did it twice already, so I apologize.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'm clumsy. So
This is how they work together.
yeah. So that being said, right? It does absolutely matter, and for us, yeah, we'll sell to everybody, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
my family, his family, that's you, that's Alchemy, that's Chase and his father Randy, and a few other people that we could mention. Bill. Well, I'm saying the shops. Talking about
No,
shops.
shops.
And
Wow.
shop owners or people that worked at shops that will be our friends forever.
How do you
Yeah.
feel about online retail as a brand owner?
It doesn't bother me whatsoever.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me because here's the thing: everybody's out to make money. Think about it this way. I'm gonna be a dick. Let's just be honest. How many influencers, right, want to be your friend, right, and get those free cigars to promote, right? They're using you for a reason,
Yeah.
right? So when I think about online sales are amazing because why? Let's use Nathan as an example, the racketeer.
Watch the mic.
He has a staff he has to pay for. You have product you have to pay for.
Yeah.
You have your rent you gotta pay for, right? And you want to live a comfortable life, and also what we talked about, things that we want to do on the personal side, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nathan could do but so much at the racketeer. But if he keeps growing, not just a racketeer online, maybe another racketeer further down, right? Or a different state.
Yeah.
But if the racketeer keeps growing and family loyalty keeps growing with racketeer, it's a symbiosis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see where I'm going with this now?
Yeah.
Right? We help each other grow.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So whether he does online or not, and he sells my cigars $2 cheap online, you still gonna get mad at me? No, I'm gonna be like, yo, you owe me a drink, motherfucker. But
Yeah.
Sounds like you'd be coming down.
but
Do you feel like some of the cheaper online stores is a threat to the lounge community, like lounges?
it
brick
can
and
be.
mortar?
Well, okay, let's be honest, man. Remember, people are selfish.
Yeah.
Okay? If you have the person that says, I want to support my local lounge, and there's many of those people out there,
There.
okay? But then you have that broke ass motherfucker that barely makes ends meet and says, well, I want the cheapest cigar possible. You cannot blame them for that.
No, absolutely not.
But can I say this? I'm not, and again, not throwing shit at anybody.
Mhm.
If you're a smart lounge owner, and I say smart, I'm saying thinking outside the box. If you're only thinking about your local sales, how far are you going with this?
Not that far.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So do I feel bad for them? So if you are business minded and you want to grow, by all means, please grow. By all means, let me help you grow.
Yeah.
But if you don't want to grow, that's not my problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain that better.
Well, you can
Because-
lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink.
But it's kind of something we said earlier, Travis, right? Like, as you get older, some people get married, some people have kids, right? And it's either you to maintain those same friendships or not. And sometimes you don't maintain the same friendships. Why? Because some people stay down here. I'm not talking about financially.
You
I'm
are
talking
correct.
about just in life,
You outgrow
Yeah.
them.
right? And you keep moving up forward. So then you start becoming closer friends with people that have the same mindset, the same morality,
Yeah.
the same humility, right? Those are the people that are growing with you. When you have people that don't want to grow, those are the people that are pulling you down.
Yeah.
Yes, you want to help them, but you can only help those who help themselves.
Yeah.
God and Christ are here for us. I know not everybody's a Christian here, but I'm just being honest here, right? God and Christ helps those who help themselves.
Yeah.
So I'm a big believer of being surrounded by people who help themselves.
Yeah.
Because if Nate calls me one day crying and says, Alan, I need you, you best believe I got his back. Because you know why? Because I know he's doing everything in his friggin' power to fix the situation. So I'm gonna do everything in my power to help him get out of the situation. But if I knew that Nathan was somebody who's just slacking, not doing anything, and he starts complaining to me, I'm like, yo, stop your bitch assness. Get your ass up and do what the hell you gotta do.
Work.
Yeah.
I hope that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it does. It does.
Yeah, that was really insightful too. Let's do a final pour so we can review as we wrap up.
I have one last, literally one last thing.
Keep talking.
Genuinely one last thing.
Keep on.
I mentioned a pipe tobacco brand earlier, Frog and Fable. Check them out. They're awesome. You're gonna be able to find them at the Racketeer. You guys are awesome.
Well, we
So
did-
now I'm
we
gonna say
did a
something to you,
review for
Nathan.
Shout-outs.
Yeah.
Can you teach me how to smoke a real pipe?
Oh my God. Yeah.
We have some down at the lake.
Oh my gosh.
Because I would like to.
He's
Dude.
talked about that.
I've been told this for years. I have not had anybody to mentor me
I
on how to
have
smoke a pipe properly.
I have a spreadsheet for all of my pipe tobacco blends.
He's like, I got a
Okay.
spreadsheet.
We can actually do that after
Can I,
this.
can I,
I
take-
have pipes in my truck. I'll go
I
grab a
have
pipe.
like 5 of the trunk pipes in the locker.
They got
I'll
excited
strap
just
them-
now.
Yes.
They got
Awesome.
excited.
I'll bring that and I'll bring the. I got you.
So I won't take in this podcast, but I will tell you once we go out
Yeah.
an idea that my brother and I want to do.
Well, I got you.
Offline.
Well, I got you. All right.
All right, so we
Yeah,
gonna do it?
We're doing
Yeah,
one.
let's review this, see
Okay.
what we think about it.
It was nice and smooth, that's for
Yeah.
sure.
And for the record, this is the Gentleman Jack Double Mellowed Tennessee Whiskey.
Which, yeah, actually incredibly smooth.
Smooth
the
and it
flavor is
doesn't
not
burn
bad.
going down.
If it
For
makes
something being
Do
a
you think
Jack
that's the
Daniels
mellowing?
It probably is.
So can,
Double mellow.
I'm gonna be honest here and say that every time I associate Jack Daniels with ghetto and like
Oh,
cheap
dude.
quality,
Now, see, this is Gentleman.
I know that, and I've had Gentleman Jack before, but not this one. And the first time I had a sip, you saw my reaction. I'm not
Yeah.
even making this up. I was like, "Holy shit, this is
This is
smooth."
like unnecessarily actually quality.
Yes.
It's kind of weird.
But not only that, he
Yes.
stole everybody's drink, so that should be an indication of he like
Well, he
Who
didn't
should
take
we
mine.
steal?
your wife's and Ernie's.
I don't remember
Is
that.
it stealing or is it borrowing?
Are you gonna
Are
give
you
it
gonna
back?
spit it back out? I mean,
We picked this up at a little grocery store in Wallace on our way to Montana for a music video we filmed yesterday.
Oh wow.
In the
Wow.
morning, because we're like, okay, we're gonna be hanging out filming this country music video all day at this giant concert out in the sun. We're like,
Oh.
we need whiskey, we need cigars. So we got out there and
Tennessee whiskey.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Great song.
Yeah.
it's smooth.
I like it. Yeah,
It's smooth. I'm not a whiskey drinker. I don't
Oh,
personally
no.
like it. So I have to say that it was interesting. It was nice and smooth.
Because it didn't burn.
No.
And also the aromatics, like the aromatics.
Yeah, it's good.
well, I like
It's
the
sweet and tangy.
Yeah,
It is. That's really the way of putting it. Yeah, because like the vanilla is very obviously
Mhm.
like, not an additive.
Yes.
It comes from the oak.
Wouldn't
And
this go great with Jerry Ohati?
Yeah, actually, yeah, it would.
To me, it dances.
Or,
on the back.
Jerry.
The
Or,
Jerry.
dances on
I'm
the
so
back
bad
of
at
the
remembering
tongue.
what the name is.
Show me the color.
When
But
normally
the
it would be super
sample that
spicy.
you gave me.
Oh, which
The
one? The
new
H or
one.
C?
The H is the
The
no,
Havana.
the C. The
The
C.
C? Yeah.
Connecticut.
The C.
Actually, you're right. Actually, wait. Don't you think the C is a little smooth for this one? Because the reason why I picked Hati is because it has a more cedar, and the smoothness of this will counterbalance
cedar
that. In my opinion, I'm not saying I'm wrong. I'm not saying
No,
I'm
no,
right.
I think you're probably right though. I don't know. I think it would still go good in both, but yeah, probably the H probably would be a little better with this.
Very.
Because this is so smooth and sweet that I think it will counterbalance the cedar of Hati
Yeah, yeah,
and some of the spice and white pepper of Jerry.
yeah.
I think a Jerry will go nicely with this.
Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like where,
'Cause the cherry was your
when,
favorite,
when
right?
it would
Or was
sting
it-
on the back
Mine's
of the
is
tongue.
the skull.
That's just the aftertaste.
The same
Like,
thing
it
I told
has
you.
a-
That's
Yeah.
why when I saw the box, I'm like,
It just kind of sits
Skull.
there.
Jerry's one of the
and
ones that I go to,
evolves
too.
over time. Yeah,
It does.
Did you guys want
Which I
one of
think's
those
pretty
old
unique.
boxes? Because I'd be happy if you
It's
didn't
not
have one.
No, I
strong.
think
The
we
sting
have
isn't
one.
bad.
No, it's
Very
so smooth.
Thank you, though.
The
It's
flavor
so
of what
smooth.
would be the sting is still there. It's very prominent.
I have
But-
other paisa.
he's
Yeah.
telling he has a pipe size.
He has a
stone.
pipe. Where do you have it?
He's gonna say home.
Oh.
See?
Oh, we
That
can
doesn't
send
count.
some.
That doesn't count.
So, do you guys want to shout out your socials
Yeah.
or anything you want to follow?
All right, so please follow us
We'll look at this camera here.
at
It's recording. It is.
wow.
Oh,
so
boy.
an hour in, it's like, is it recording? Right?
So,
Professional
look right here and just kind of let people know what you have going
So
on.
follow us on Instagram or Facebook, Family by Loyalty Cigars, or our website, familybyloyaltycigars.com, or the amazing pipes that my brother makes.
Dude,
CS Cigar Pipe.
CS.cigars, okay? And let me tell you, everybody was amazed, including Nathan.
genuinely, I've already put 4 cigars in this, and I've had it for less than 24 hours, and it's so good. Highly recommend.
Yeah,
Highly
You're
recommend.
supposed to let pipes cool down.
and here's the funny thing.
Not that one.
Like, I smoke
You
on
were,
a...
you were doing your shout.
Shout out.
See, we gotta reel it back in.
so quickly.
Come on.
He doesn't want
So
to
CS
stop.
Cigar
He wants to come
Pipes.
back for another
I
episode.
We were
just talking about
talking-
cigars. I already did the website.
CS
right?
Cigar Pipes on Instagram.
And I want to do a massive shout out to the people that supported us from day one.
Dude, yeah.
A massive shout out to all of you that have supported the brand, supported my brother and myself, has had our backs, and was not interested in anything else but our friendship.
Yeah.
Because that's what Family by Loyalty stands for. You try to be my friend or my brother's friend because you need something, trust me, we'll figure it out sooner or later.
Yeah.
But if you're our friend because you really want to be our friend, our brother, when we say brother, we mean it. And so if you say brother to us and don't mean it, do me a favor, don't say it, because we're gonna figure it out. But when we say brother, we actually mean it. So shout out to all you. You know who you are. I don't have to say your name, and I won't hear no bitch asses afterwards.
Yeah.
Nathan,
Yeah.
you have anything interesting going on?
Nothing much, but you could maybe find me or anything that I do at the Racketeer Lounge on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, or Tito Bruh on Instagram and
You guys change that name,
yeah,
bro.
I do.
Oh, wait a second, Nathan.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's not official yet, so we're not going to say that part. But when we send you out the domino table, we're going to be playing some Cuban dominoes, aren't we? And we're going to do an event about that.
Yes,
Because
we
the
are.
idea we have is we want to come for the whole week,
Dude, I'm
right?
So you can bring the
and then
family.
do like
So good.
2 different events, like back to back with you guys. One could be
Hell
a domino
yes.
night tournament.
Hell
It's gonna be
yeah.
so
Yeah, right?
And we're gonna come podcast.
Yes,
too,
exactly,
right?
right?
He's like,
Podcast,
focus.
Fish, relax.
We're gonna bring us some Florida whiskey to try.
Florida whiskey. What? Does that
I
even
don't-
exist?
I don't even-
I like Florida rum, maybe.
Actually,
I don't know about whiskey.
Ernie does
I'll tell you
wrong.
about one of the other business things I got coming, but this is like years down the line. We'll talk about that later though. But
Okay.
yeah.
We're shouting. Oh,
Shouting
I thought
out,
you were
yeah.
doing shout outs.
No,
Shout
but-
out. I think.
Travis, do you have any shout outs?
No.
Oh,
Oh,
Travis,
well.
he's asking you if you like rum.
Do you like
Oh,
rum?
yeah, rum's good.
Oh, dude.
But the show's called Whiskey.
I have bad news for you.
We can make an exception. We did wine one time, so.
He likes Diplomatico.
Diplomatico is-
I'm sorry, I have to leave.
I'm sorry.
Diplomatico?
I had to, not to ruin the moment there.
You're the one who showed me Diplomatico.
When I didn't know better.
He said his palate has
Venezuela.
evolved.
Oh,
It's too sweet. It's like you're drinking sugar. That's not.
That's most rum.
No,
there's
no,
good rum.
there's
Don't
good
get me
rum.
wrong, but there's a lot of
Zacapa
flavored rum.
23.
There's a lot of flavored rum.
Zacapa 5 Zacapa XO. Yes, but that's the high end one, right? Obviously.
I can bring
Right?
that over.
So when you look at the whiskey shelf, there's certain sections of flavored whiskey, and you're like, ew, ew, ew.
Real quick.
You look at the rum shelf.
I'm gonna tangle this back, bring this back in.
Let's
real
bring
quick,
this
'cause We
back.
can talk about this first of
I
all.
had a good point to make.
I'm sure you did. But
All right, well.
all right, everyone. Thank you so much, and thank you to our guests for being
Thank you for having
genuinely
us.
Thank you
incredible
for-
and amazing people.
Thank
and
you.
for everything that you've done, and also Travis for having the equipment and having this
And doing
amazing
all the
podcast.
hard work.
All the hard
Actually,
work.
And
He
doing all the hard
sweated.
work.
It was,
Genuinely.
it was an absolute pleasure meeting you yesterday evening,
Oh,
right? When you came in and like the way you worked it, how fast you were, I was like, this motherfucker's fast.
He's
like,
good.
Yeah.
He's
like,
so good.
And your
Thank you.
energy and humility, I acknowledge, and I just want to say to you, man, much respect to you, bro.
Thanks, man.
Like it's imperative for us. Like I tell you, like if I didn't like you, I wouldn't talk to you.
Okay, let's reel it back
I'm
in.
trying to. I'll tell you right now.
Yeah.
When you love what you do.
Absolutely.
Today, technically, TBD marketing is no more. So we're going to shout that out later. Inspire Studios.
Yeah,
Go Inspire.
it's a whole thing. We'll talk about it later.
Bye.
Anyway, thank you guys. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.